So in a previous video, you may have saw me bending up some brake lines. These are clearly not the stock brake lines. They're pieced together in a few pieces. It's actually the rear. I know this video will be on the front brake lines, but same idea. I just thought I would start with the rear. Now there's this, I want to call it rock guard, gravel guard on the brake line. And if you're going around the axles, especially rear axle, I'd say it's a good idea to keep that. Some may say it encourages more dirt and grime to get in there and rust it out faster. I don't know, but I don't have it. Because this is going in along the frame rails, so I'm pretty confident. So I measured up. There's two sections. It came out in two sections, and take a string and measure out what you need, or just buy them all pre-bent from somebody. But I'm going with this. Now the reason I say try with your hands, this stuff is going for a gradual, where are you, bend. You can do it. Where's the go the other way. You see how familiar I am with this. Now I could put a little mark how much I want that in there, but I need a little. I'm gonna go for as much as I can. Still watching? Okay. Should take it to the 90. Oh, it was a 1/4 inch. I don't know if you can see that. 3/16. The die just, yeah, switch them around. Really sucked it in there. There she goes. Slight tweak. That'll easily contour into the frame rail. Dead straight. Tighten that up on the truck. And then my next section, bring it over. It just has a little bend to it, because then it goes into this twisty thing. I'll attempt to bring it here in on the camera. We're all even, and then I should be able to kind of mimic that. This long piece ends. You're kind of close, but you can kind of see that's what goes under the oil pan. So I want to bend right about there. Just put a little X where I want my bend to the inside of it. There. About perfect. I'm a bit out. Try to get that one in as close as I can. Okay, I have you in here on the frame rails. Again, from the rear brake series. Hopefully you saw me put that flex line in. The angle isn't just right for me, so I'm just going to try to, I don't know if I can do this with my hands, not quite coming in on a 90 the way this hose is. And I could undo that clip in there and see if I can tweak it some more, but just gonna bring it over a little bit more. You're probably not seeing much on your screen except for my big head. I won't tighten that up super smoking tight. I'll come back and once everything's in and tighten it up. I think you can see there. Now I do have a joint here I need to tighten, but you can, hopefully you can see, I just put my old line back in just to mock it up and make sure I'm in the right zone. And I do line up pretty good. I can make that work and everything is nice. So I'll just do up the other join and get the other piece in there. This is what I came up with, my contraption. Not 100% perfect. It's just laying in there. Right. I'll see, put it up to the truck, see how it goes. Just gonna feed this under. So if anything, I'm too long. I need to hook up these two, which I could kind of tell I was about that much too long. My first impression is cut and flare, but can I put in some service bends to make up that distance? Let me think. This could come back. All right, I'll let you know what I did or what I do. Got her in there. I went with the bends. It turns out I didn't have a flare for this size. I'll try to bring you in. Can you see what I did? Woo, loop-de-loop. So I did my fronts up off camera. It's just more of the same. Bending. I don't know where my where it hooks into the master cylinder, because obviously the cab's on here. So as long as they're out of the way, put the cab down and then line up, kind of, sorta. You probably see that's not going the right way, but it's just an easy tweak. Just have a little section that goes in. Got my flex hose. Again, I'm not going to hook it into the master cylinder until I can blow out the lines and everything's good to go. With this brake line, this little 3/16 stuff I've been bending with my hands. It's super pliable. Too much. A bend, you can see where that T is into there. I do have a shock right here, but I should be okay. Come straight in. I think we're good. Just gonna tighten it down, but not like smoking right down. Close to the shock, so whoops. I'll just can you see? Clearance that a bit. Boom.